It's still kind of sweet to picture little Opie from the Andy Griffith Show growing into a legendary Hollywood director, but that's exactly what Ron Howard did. He directed modern classics like Apollo 13, Frost, Nixon, and A Beautiful Mind, which earned him an Oscar. His storytelling, often emotional and precise, reshaped how people saw him. He went from small-town kid to a master behind the camera. "My real love is storytelling," he once said in an interview. And he's proven it by crafting films that stay with us long after the credits roll. Back in the day, Rob Reiner was best known as Meathead on All in the Family. But behind the scenes, he had bigger plans. Reiner became one of Hollywood's most beloved directors, known for creating heartfelt hits like Stand By Me, When Harry Met Sally, and The Princess Bride. His work captures warmth, humor, and human connection. "I wanted to tell stories that matter," he once shared. "That heart shows through every frame." He's no longer just Archie Bunker's son. He's a storyteller with unmatched timing and vision. From her early days in Taxi Driver to adult stardom, Jodie Foster's talent never faded. Instead of riding childhood fame, she expanded it. She earned 2 Oscars and built a career as a respected director. Foster directed smart, layered films like Money Monster and The Beaver, all while keeping a grounded personal life. Her intelligence off-screen is just as sharp as her performances on it. "I don't need to prove myself. I just do the work," she once said. That quiet confidence helped her become one of Hollywood's most enduring creative voices. Jason Bateman started out on silver spoons, but he took the long road to lasting success. After early fame, he rebuilt his career with layered performances and smart directing work. From the dry humor of Arrested Development to the dark intensity of Ozark, Bateman has shown serious range. He's picked up Emmy Awards and respect behind the camera as well. "I learned how to work hard later in life," he once said. That humility and persistence helped transform him into one of the most trusted voices in modern television. Peter Billingsley may always be Ralphie to holiday movie lovers, but he didn't stay stuck in that pink bunny suit. He took his early fame and turned it into real creative power behind the scenes. As a producer on Iron Man, he helped spark the Marvel Cinematic Universe and regularly works with longtime friend Jon Favreau. Though he acts occasionally, Billingsley thrives behind the camera. "Sometimes the magic happens where no one's looking," he once joked. And in his case, that kind of quiet magic helped shape the biggest movie franchise of our time. When Mayim Bialik starred in Blossom, she was known for her offbeat charm. But her real-life journey took an unexpected turn. She earned a PhD in neuroscience and later returned to Hollywood in The Big Bang Theory. That role as Amy Farrah Fowler gave her a whole new fanbase. Today, she co-hosts Jeopardy! And promotes science education. Bialik bridges intellect and accessibility in a way few public figures can. "I'm a nerd, and I love it," she once said. She's proven that brains, heart, and humor can share the spotlight. Fred Savage once captured hearts as Kevin Arnold on The Wonder Years, but his biggest impact came behind the scenes. After stepping out of the spotlight, he became one of television's most consistent comedy directors. His credits include Modern Family, Two Broke Girls, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He has a gift for timing and character that shows in every episode he directs. "Directing felt like storytelling in 3D, he once shared. That perspective helped him evolve from a nostalgic face into a respected creative force on today's screens. After charming viewers as Winnie Cooper on The Wonder Years, Danica McKellar took a surprising path that continues to inspire. She earned a mathematics degree from UCLA and went on to write best-selling books like Math Doesn't Suck and Girls Get Curves. McKellar made it her mission to help children see math as fun, not frightening. "Math is empowering," she wrote, and it's clear she believes it. Through books, school visits, and TV appearances, she's helped turn intelligence into something kids can feel proud of and confident in. Best known as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show, Malcolm Jamal Warner didn't stick to traditional acting paths. He found his rhythm in jazz music, poetry, and meaningful drama. He's released spoken word albums, played in a Grammy-winning band, and earned an Emmy nomination for his role in The People vs. O.J. Simpson. Warner once said, "I've never stopped creating. I just found new canvases." That passion has kept his work fresh and soulful. Whether through music or performance, he's built a life that flows with emotion and personal meaning. Ronnie D. Tyler made us laugh on Everybody Hates Chris, but he didn't stay in front of the camera. Instead, he shifted into real estate and entrepreneurship. Over the years, he built a successful property business and now mentors others on building wealth and mindset. His podcast appearances and social media reflect a focus on ownership, discipline, and growth. "I found freedom in ownership," he shared once. His journey proves that success doesn't have to come with a spotlight. It can come through quiet, intentional steps and the power of self-direction. Tootie from The Facts of Life didn't fade from view. She grew into a multi-talented creator who stayed in the game. Kim Fields continued acting, jumped into reality TV on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and made her mark as a director. She now works behind the camera on both sitcoms and films. Her style brings joy and insight, just like her early performances. "Tootie had wheels, and so do I, except mine move behind the camera now," she once joked. Fields has kept her career rolling with heart, humor, and purpose. Lisa Whelchel played Blair on The Facts of Life, but her personal life moved in a new direction. She became a Christian speaker, author, and life coach focused on helping people grow spiritually and emotionally. Through retreats, books, and personal coaching, she's created a safe space for reflection and renewal. Her gentle approach still resonates. "Sometimes you have to leave the stage to find your real voice," she once wrote. And in that quiet shift, Whelchel found something deeper than fame. She found a calling that touches lives in meaningful ways. Justine Bateman didn't follow the usual Hollywood path. After her time on Family Ties, she explored life as a filmmaker, tech analyst, and outspoken voice for aging naturally. Her book Face, 1 Square Foot of Skin challenges societal pressures around youth and appearance. "I'm not here to stay young. I'm here to stay real," she told NPR. Bateman uses her voice to push back against an industry that worships perfection. In doing so, she's helped others embrace what it means to grow older with honesty, confidence, and absolutely no filter. Tina Yothers, another Family Ties alum, chose a creative path that blended rock music with real life. She fronted a band called Jaded and later appeared on shows like Celebrity Fit Club, where she showed her strength and vulnerability. Her life after child stardom hasn't been picture perfect, but it's been refreshingly real. "I'm not trying to be who I was. I'm figuring out who I am," she once said. That kind of self-discovery is its own kind of fame. Tina's path shows there's courage in being true to the journey, wherever it leads. Ricky Schroder made hearts flutter in Silver Spoons, but his grown-up choices took him in a different direction. He turned to documentary filmmaking, focused on his family, and embraced a more private rural life. Schroder made it clear that celebrity was never the end goal. Fame was never the goal. Peace was, he once said. In a time when staying visible feels like the norm, Schroder's retreat into a quieter world feels intentional and rare. He reminds us that fulfillment often comes from walking away when it matters most. Taron Noah Smith played the youngest son on Home Improvement, but he left Hollywood behind early. He co-founded a vegan food business and built a life centered on sustainability and simplicity. Smith now lives off the grid and rarely speaks publicly. In one interview, he said, "I just wanted to build something real with my hands." That desire for authenticity led him away from fame. His story shows that contentment doesn't always come from chasing success. Sometimes, it's about carving out a life that actually feels like your own. Lukas Haas has always kept things low-key. He started with Witness and built a film career filled with thoughtful roles in projects like Inception. But he's also made his mark in music, collaborating with artists like The Killers and performing live. "I don't mind being under the radar," he told Interview magazine. And it shows in the choices he's made. Haas isn't interested in flashing lights. He stayed grounded, focused on the work, and committed to creativity. His quiet path proves that you don't have to be loud to leave a lasting impression. This story, 17 child stars who quietly became unexpected icons in totally different fields, was first published on Daily Fetch.